Hello, welcome to S7FX. So in this video, I will be backtesting January 2021 of AUD USD because I have already done the backtesting of January 2021 Euro JPY and Euro USD. So I will be backtesting AUD, AUD USD and AUD JPY because I have done this Euro USD and Euro JPY, and these are my results. Let me first do the forecasting, evening forecasting. So after that, we will start our backtesting because forecasting is important so that we can prepare ourselves for any upcoming trade opportunity. This was our previous high and this was our previous low. So as you can see that the market is breaking the high, and if we see, let me just go with Euro USD first. Overall, if you see that overall we are in a downtrend. Okay, overall trend of the market is down, and now we can see that the market has started forming some sort of descending pattern because it's barely breaking the low, retracing, again breaking the low, again retracing. So whenever we get these type of moves, we expect some sort of nice impulsive move to the upside. Okay, or sometimes we also get in Euro USD nice impulsive move to the downside and give us some sort of bomb. Okay, so these are overall market scenario, but let's see the particular market situation right now. What are the opportunities on which we can take an entry? First, in our every forecast, first we will see the overall market condition, where we are in the market, okay, and what we can expect in longer term, and then we will zoom in and we will see the move for particular day or move for the evening. So here we can see that first market break the low and retrace. Let me just do a bar replay so that we can understand the market more. Here we can see that the market break the low with momentum, but I wanted to take entry at this position, but it was already 6:30 p.m. IST, so I was little hesitant to take the entry, but I wanted to take this entry, but I don't want to take this aggressive sort of entry, because it could take me in and take me out. So I wanted to take this entry, just one candle came and close at this position, then second candle come and close at this position, then I would take this entry as a continuation bullet. But this is very aggressive entry, so I did not want to take this entry. Now market break the low, retrace, market break the high, forms large wick, which is clearly showing that the market has no strength to go up and retrace. Next candle again break the high and just retrace. So these are the price action is telling us that the market has no strength to the upside, market has no strength to the downside. So the chances that the market will go inside the range. Here the market opens and market is not going anywhere. It is just forming some sort of range. In our Telegram also, some people say that we should take this as a ascending channel and descending channel, as take this as bomb, at this candle. But our main criteria is we take the trade only when we get break of the high or low. Here we are in between high and low, so no matter how good a setup looks, still this was also not a good setup. You see the break the low and forming some sort of large wick, and this candle was just barely break the high, not giving us any confirmation that it will go up. It was also not a good setup for me. So, and still it was also not a valid setup because it is in between high and low. So in this case we don't usually take trade. So our previous analysis was that break the low and retrace, break the high sorry, break the high and retrace. So when we get this type of scenario, our assumption that the market can go inside the range, and market give us some sort of range. Okay, and now the market break the low, but how is the break? The break is a wicky break. So when we see this type of large wick, so we expect some sort of range. Okay, when we get this type of large wick, or sometimes we also get some sort of reversal. So here in this case, I don't. So this is not a candle on which we should take any sort of entry. We should just wait and see what the market does. Now we have our new high, we have our new low, and again it is forming some sort of range. So I will be just waiting to see whether it's keep continuing its move down or just give us some sort of nice move to the upside. Then I would like to take it as a bomb slash bullet, or I would like to take this as a bullet also. If the impulse is large enough, then we would take this as bomb slash bullet. Okay, so these are three assumptions for the upside. And for the downside, if we get some sort of nice candle to the downside, then it means if we get a nice black candle to the down, then it means that we are having some sort of liquidity grabbed at this area. Okay, this candle, we have some sort of large liquidity area at this position. If anybody have any buy order at this area, then their stop loss must be at this area, somewhere at this area. Okay, so this candle grab all the supply, but if we get this type of black candle, then it means that sorry, okay, vice versa. So at this position there are lots of demand. So let's suppose this candle take all the demand but was not able to continue its move to the upside. Instead of that, market continue its move to the down. Okay, so if market is continuing its move to the down, it means that the supply from the top is much higher than this demand, so it will continue its move to the downside. So I would like to take this as a continuation bullet at this area. Okay, so this is also one scenario, and if we get a large enough impulse, then we would like to take this as a bomb also. So this will be our other scenario. So we will wait patiently for let the market unfold. Let's move to next pair, which is Euro JPY, AUD USD. By doing this type of analysis, you will be able to understand, you will prepare yourself in advance. If you get any impulse or any a candle, then you don't have to just jump on the trade. You've already planned your trades, so that will become very easy for you to take any entry if you get any entry. So now let's just do bar replay and understand. First, see where you are in the market, whether you are in uptrend, whether you are in a downtrend, or whether you are in a range bound market. So we can see that we are in a large descending channel. If you can see that we are in a large descending sort of channel. Okay, if you can see that we are in a large descending sort of channel, the overall trend is down. So this is our assumption in larger time frame, or for larger time the market is in downtrends. So we obviously, if you'll take any sell, then you will get some larger moves than buys in AUD USD, because overall the trend is down. Here market break the low, retrace, then break the high, trying to go up but give us this lot of large wick. Okay, so it just put me off. I did not want to take any entry after getting this type of large wick. It just give us retracement, break the low, retrace, break the high, retrace, and after getting this type of wicks I don't want to take any entry. Okay, now here we are having our open, break the low, so we have our new high, we have our new low. Then the market continue its move to the upside. But what the previous price action is telling us, market break the low, retrace, break the high, retrace, again break the low, retrace. Because see, these price actions are telling us that it is the highly likely chance that the market can go inside the range. Okay, so I don't want to take any entry at this position. I will be just waiting for any nice impulse to the upside or downside. Then I will decide whether I want to take a sell or buy. See, here we are having some sort of break the high, not showing any strength to the upside, again break the high, not showing any strength to the upside, again break the high, not showing any strength to the upside, and now it just give us a nice impulsive move to the upside. So in this type of scenario, would you like to take this as a continuation bullet at this position? For me, what I am seeing at this point, that market has no strength to the upside, no strength to the downside. Okay, market trying to go up, break the low, market trying to go up, retrace, and then again try to go up, trying to break the high somehow. Okay, trying to break the high somehow. 4-hour candle was not able to break the high. Okay, and now we get this candle which breaks the high. So I wanted to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. Now, sometimes this can be a false breakout and just give us a break and then retrace. So I wanted to see some next candle. How is my next candle? If we get a wick, so I would not take this entry. Okay, despite of how good the candle is. If we have some sort of wick, then it is a sign that the market can go inside the range or change the direction. So see, I told you, I did not remember that I had this type of black candle, but after seeing this candle, there was a picture in my mind that this white candle can be a fake R, can be a fake breakout. Okay, so that's why I did not place any order after seeing this type of just a single impulse. And you can see the struggle of all these candles. These are all the struggles of the candle. Okay, so after getting these struggling candles, we get a impulse. So this could be a faker, and this was a faker. See how aggressively the market retraced. Okay, and now market again break the low, again retrace. So now we are having a scenario where we break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace. So again, this is also the situation where we get some sort of range. So I will be not taking any trade in this AUD USD also. I will be just waiting patiently for any nice break to the upside or to the downside. Okay, so let's just place our high and low. Just give me a second. So in AUD USD also we are having some sort of range bound market condition, so we will be waiting patiently. Let's jump to Euro JPY. Let's do the bar replay. I was having a very good trade in this pair previous week. I had a 15 pip SL, very small, and I had like 7% move. You can see that I had 7% move in this pair. It was a nice drop. So now when it breaks this low, it just retrace. Okay, and you can see that the white candle has completely engulfed this black candle. So do not want to take any scaling entry in this sort of scenario. And then it breaks the high, but look at the break. It has just broken the high by the wick, which is telling us that it can give us some sort of range or just retrace. So when we break the low, retrace, break the high, retrace, then it clearly says that the market can go inside the range, and we can see that we are getting some sort of the range. Okay, we are getting some sort of the range, and then this candle break the high, but after breaking the high we get some sort of indecision candle. Okay, so I wanted to see whether it keep continuing this move or not. If I see that if we see that the market continuing its move to the upside, then I would like to take this as bomb. Or I can take this as a bullet also, if the break would be nice impulsive break. But if it would be like a wiki one, or just break and give us a black candle, then I would not like to take this entry, because the previous price action is not suggesting me uh, a strong market range. Break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace. We got some sort of range. Okay, so that is why I don't want to take any entry. I just wanted to see how this candle close. If this candle closes in a and give us a nice bullish candle, then I would like to take it as a bomb. Otherwise, I will not take this entry. It can just come down and comes into the range again. So no entry at all. I will be just looking for this candle, how it closes. AUD JPY. Taking it as at this position, or 120.096. So see, this is an inside bar, so we usually take our entry at inside bar. So I will be just waiting at this entry. At this, when the market will come at this position, then I would like to take this entry. If we get, so it is not 120. 120 is very, like, you have, I think you typed it by mistake, 120.096. 129 can be 12. I don't know what you are trying to write, because 120.096 is very low. 129, sorry. Okay, yeah, yep. 129. Okay, at this position somewhere. So we usually mark our, see, this is our high and this is our low. Let's suppose this is our high and this is our low. But when this candle breaks, so our entry will always be at the most recent low, and most recent low comes from the most recent candles, which is at this area, most recent low. Okay, at this inside bar. This will be our most recent low. Our entry will be at this position, not at this position, not at this position or this position. This will be our correct entry position at inside bar. And this is the inside bar entry is very high probability entry, because if you have some knowledge about smart money concept, then in their concepts also inside bar works like order block. I have seen this thing, and in this Guerrilla strategy also we take entry at inside bar. And the reason of the inside bar is that if you look at the inside bar closely, it has not broken the low, and it has also not broken the high. If it has not broken the high, so this will be our most recent low, because let's suppose candle is going up and coming down, okay, and it does not break this high. So what is this? This is our low. Okay, if you go to the bar replace align bar section, then you will see that this inside bar has this sort of a line representation, which will show you that this can be a most recent low also, and this can be a most recent high also. Let's suppose the next candle breaks this low, or this comes down and breaks this low. So this will be our most recent high. Okay, because this candle has not able to let's suppose it just give us, this candle is not able to break this low, so that will be our most recent high in case the market comes down. Okay, because it retraced from the both ways, high from the top also, from the bottom also. This is the logic why in this strategy we place our high and low on inside bar. And in a smart money concept, there is totally different answer why they take this bar as their order block sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. Now we are getting some sort of nice move to the upside, so we will be waiting patiently. If it gives us a nice close, because we have still 36 minutes to close. See, if we get some sort of nice close, then we will be taking it as a bomb or bullet. Now AUD JPY. But see, sometimes it takes time to forecast, but it is the most important thing if you are in the live market. It is the most important thing to forecast. That is why I do forecasting. Market break the low, give us large wick, retrace. Market break the high, give us large wick. So no trade in any direction. Retrace, break the low, retrace, break the high, retrace can give us some sort of range, and we are getting some sort of range. Now we get the break, but look at how the market broke. It just barely break the high. Okay, just barely break the high, so I don't want to take any entry. So just break the high and just showing some sort of retracement. Okay. See, these are not, see, if the break is good, or if the market wants to go up after the break, then the break must be good. We should not get these type of candle after the break. These are just the slowing candle, or you can say that these are the neutral candles, and at the break we just want to get some sort of high momentum, or some sort of candle which can show some sort of force, so I'm not getting that kind of force at this position, so I don't want to take any entry. Some people was also saying that it has just broken the high, retracing, breaking the high, retracing, so we can take this as entry for the descent, for the sell. Okay, but I did not want to take this entry. You know why? Because if you look at this candle, let's suppose this candle breaks this high. Let's suppose this candle has broken the high and retraced. This candle again break the high and retraced. But if you see this candle, do you really think that this is an impulsive candle which wants to go down? For me, this is not that much impulsive that that will continue its move to the down. For me, this is just a normal candle which is looking like an impulsive candle, but not an actual impulsive candle. If you look this candle closely, and this is not a impulsive candle. We take a bullet when we get a trend changing candle. This is not a trend changing candle. It's simple candle. If you look at my Euro JPY trade, which I took on Friday or I think Thursday, this candle. So here we had some sort of wick at the bottom. If you look at, let me just clean it. Look at see the difference between at this point. See, we have some sort of descending, and look, this was the impulsive with respect to all these 8 or 9 hours candle. This was the impulsive. Impulse is a respective word. If you compare with this candle, this is not an impulsive candle. You will say why? Because you are comparing this candle with this candle. But when you compare this candle with all these 8 candles, then this is a good impulsive candle, despite having some sort of wick. Okay, but when you look at in the AUD JPY, when you see, sorry, if you look at this black candle, do you really think that this is an impulsive candle? No. For me, it is just a normal candle. Look at the white candle, it just barely break this low. Let's suppose this black candle is an inside bar. Okay, so the white candle break the high, retrace, break the low, and the black candle again break the low. But look at how it's break the low. It is nothing. The break is nothing. Okay, so that is why for me it was not a good impulsive candle to take any sort of entry. If I would have got this type of black candle, then I would definitely think to take some sort of entry, because we are having some sort of, if you look at this, we are having some sort of triangle pattern. And I do, in my trading, I look at patterns. So this was some sort of pattern, you see. So we were having some sort of this much room to the down. Okay, so I would definitely take this entry if I get this type of black candle. But the candle, this candle was not that candle which I wanted to see. And after that, the market continue its move to the upside. See? But again, the break is not very convincing to take any entry. Just again retrace. So I do not want to take any entry. Again retrace. So it is showing some sort of ascending market condition, taking the high retracing. Now we are getting some sort of nice break. But as you know, in AUD USD and in AUD JPY, we don't take this type of ascending and then break, and we don't want to take it as a bomb slash bullet, because after getting this type of exhaustion, it can just give us some sort of fake breakout and just came down and just change the direction or just give us some sort of range. So that is why I want to see some sort of confirmation at this point. And this is a candle, this is a big indecision candle for me, because look at the wick at the top, look at the wick at the bottom. I wanted to see some sort of confirmation candle like this white candle, so that I can confirm myself, okay, now the market is getting some pace. But this candle is not giving me that much satisfaction to take any entry right now. And again, just trying to go up, giving this type of candle and just retrace. and it is the highly likely chance that it will also break this high and again retrace. But if you look at this position, so we are getting some sort of ascending market condition. So I will be waiting patiently before taking any entry in AUD also. Let's wait patiently. That is our high, this is our low. Now let's start our backtesting of AUD USD. We have done the forecasting. In previous week, Joshua has taken 2 trades and both were in loss. So he took 2 trades and both were in loss. And I took 4 trades in previous week. 3 were in loss and 1 trade was in profit. So my 1 trade was in profit and this trade gave me around 7%. Okay. So overall I was up for around 4% in the previous week. And he took 2 trades and both were in loss. So no matter how good you do your trading, sometimes the loss will always be there. I also get so many losses sometimes. So this is inevitable. If you are doing trading, keep this thing in mind that loss will always be there no matter how good you trade. You cannot avoid losses. It is just the part. You have to make peace with it. If you will try to go for perfection, if you will try to go to get some high probability trading strategy, you will be just keep wandering and you will never get those type of a strategy, because in every strategy, some in every market condition, some strategy works good, some strategy does not work good. So believe in a strategy and do a lots of hard work, improve that strategy only. Here we are seeing some sort of up move to the overall market condition is up. So let's see what we get. We are getting some sort of descending market condition. If we look at this, we are having some sort of ascending market condition, and then break the high, trying to go up, retrace. Okay, now break the low and again retrace. So I don't want to take any entry in this type of price action. You can just take main and take mid. And one more thing, at this point, it is forming some sort of V structure. Okay, look at this candle. This candle are showing that I want to go up, and look at all these candles. This candle are showing that I want to go down. So when we have some sort of conflict between buy and sell, then the market has no direction. It has just no direction to go up or down. It will just go sideways. Okay. So whenever you get this type of information, just wait patiently to see if the market continues its move to the down or up. So here I will be waiting patiently whether it's keep continue its move to the down or just give us some sort of range. See, it just again break the low, again give us some sort of large move. See, it is forming some sort of range bound market condition, breaking the high retrace, breaking the low retrace. I don't want to take any entry at this position. Again, this candle break the high but give us some sort of large wick. I don't want to take any entry in this type of price action. Market again break the high, trying to go up, but it is not giving me that confidence that it will continue its move to the upside. Because see, first it break this high, give us this large wick. Again, this was a nice candle, but after this we got some sort of indecision candle. Okay, this black candle. So I'm not getting that much confidence to take any continuation bullet or any entry. It can just take me in and take me out. See how it came down. If I would have taken this as a continuation bullet, this could end up in a loss. Now we know that overall we were in some sort of ascending market condition. Okay, if you look at all this, so we are some sort of ascending market condition, and this is clearly a trend changing impulse which can change the trend to the downside. You know, so if you will get any opportunity to take this entry, take any entry in between this trend, I would like to take that entry. So let's wait patiently. But don't forget that our first priority is candle. Candle must be good. It should not be a wiki one. It should not be an indecision candle. It should not be a weak candle. Candle must looks good. Then only we would like to take this entry. So here we have our continuation bullet, but I don't want to place our entry because let's suppose we get a entry, candle comes up and takes our entry. So this is an engulfing candlestick pattern. It can easily change the direction of the market or just make the market go inside the range. So I don't want to take that this candlestick take my entry to the sell side. No, it can just take me in and take me out. So I will be just waiting patiently and see how the next candle goes up. So this is a good, but this week I don't want to see. So now I wanted to see some sort of range. If we get range and then market give us some sort of bomb or bullet, I would like to take the bullet or bomb. Let's see what we get. See, also here, if possible, try to read the momentum shift in this sort of price action. Because we are having some sort of a wick at the bottom. So I wanted to read the momentum shift in between this candle to my entry position. So let's wait. So what I can see that I am getting some sort of rejection. Okay, let's read this range. See, market tried to go up, right? Again retrace, break the high, again retrace, again break the high. And look how it is going up. It is rejecting from the top side. Okay, it is giving us some sort of rejection. And now if I will get a black candle, then that would be our bomb also. Let's suppose we get a black candle after this. That will be our bomb setup also. So if we get a black candle, I would like to take that bomb. Okay, but it did not give that bomb. And one more thing I would like to tell you at this position. I just missed my entry at this area, so I am just marking my entry at this place. Okay, so I think it does not matter whether we get a winner or a loser, but I just want to mark my entry. Because I was just indulged in talking and I missed my entry. I would have definitely taken this sort of entry because I was not getting any sort of problem, because we also get some sort of range. After getting this wick, I get some sort of range. If you look at this was a range. Okay, this was the range, and you can see that this candle is showing rejection to the top. Okay, so for me it was a good entry, but it ended up in a loss. So I will just mark it as a 1% loss. Absolutely fine. You should know your data. Whether it was a loss or win, you should always know your data. For me, it was my a nice entry. Now the market breaks the high and giving us some sort of nice continuation move to the upside. So if I will get any entry, I would like to take the entry. Why? Because the overall market condition is in the upside. Okay, and this was just a false trending leg to the downside, but that is fine. Now we are getting some sort of, if you see that the market condition, we are getting some sort of volatility in the market. move down, then move up, then give us down, then again move up. So we will wait patiently before taking any entry. If we will get a white candle, I would definitely take that as a bomb. But now if it give us some sort of so let's wait to see how the market came to our bullet entry. This is our bullet entry. So now I don't want to place any order because you can see how aggressively it is coming down. Okay, I would like to, if the next candle is also a black candle, I would not like to place my entry at this area. You can just take me in and take me out. Now this is fine. This is absolutely fine. The market is giving us the market was slowing. But one more thing I would like to tell you. So this is also formed some sort of bomb. Okay, this also formed some sort of bomb entry at this area. This was a bomb entry area at this place. Okay. But if you look at this bomb, then this is a deep bomb. It has already retraced almost at around 60%, 50 or 55%. But I want to take a bomb in AUD USD, just a shallow bomb like this, not a deep bomb like this. Okay, I don't want to take this type of bomb in AUD USD. It can just take me in and take me out. So that is why I don't want to place my order at this position. Okay, it can just take me in and take me out. Again, the market break the high, retrace. Again, break the high. So let's see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. Now it is continuing its move to the upside. So I would like to place my entry at this area. But again, I don't want to place a sudden entry. I just wanted to see how is the, sorry. Okay. So that is good. This is not an engulfing pattern. Market trying to form an engulfing pattern, but it came down and just showing some sort of rejection from this area. I would like to take this type of entry. This is a good entry because you can see that the market is trying to go up. So I would like to take this entry. And again, it has just invalidate our entry. It has invalidate our entry, and now we are having some sort of again new high, new low. So now I would like to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not, because I am seeing some sort of exhaustion in the market. You know, the market break the high, retrace, again break the high, trying to go up, retrace, again break the high. So let me check whether it's keep continuing its move or not, or it can just, and this is a wick at the top. So I do not want to. So for me, it is losing its, this impulse is losing its strength to the upside. So it can, anytime it can give us some sort of deep pullback. So I would not like to take this type. They see this pullback. I did not place my entry because I could see that the market is showing some sort of exhaustion. Each time it's breaking the high, retrace, trying to go up, but again trying to go up, but giving us some sort of this candle, which is again showing some sort of retracement candle. Okay, so that is why I did not place my entry. And now we are getting some sort of move to the downside. But if you look closely, then this is some sort of also V formation at this area. So I would like to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. After getting this large wick to the bottom, I would not like to take any entry. And your entry must be very specific. Do not take any random entry every time. If you will try to take all the entries or any random entries, then you will take lots of losses. So always try to refine yourself. Don't try to take lots of entries. Now we are getting some sort of break the low, break the high, trying to go up but retrace. Break the low, giving us some sort of large wick and retrace. And let's see if it has, the break is quite good, but I want to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. If it just retrace, okay, this is perfectly fine. No, perfect. The market is showing the momentum that the market can continue its move to the downside. So it is our bullet area. So let's see whether we get the bomb or not, or bullet. Let's see. And now the market continues its move to the upside, but again I don't want to take any sudden impulsive entry. So let's wait to see. Now it has just broken the low, so no entry at all. Has broken the low and showing some sort of rejection to the downside. Look at the rejection, just barely break the high and giving us that this week. So I don't want to take this entry. Again break the low, retrace, break the high, showing some sort of retracement. Again break the high and retrace, break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace. So this is not the scenario where we want to place our trade. Again giving us large wick, so no trade at all for me. Break the high, retrace again. This is forming some sort of large descending channel, sorry, ascending channel. Breaking each time, breaking the high, retrace, breaking the high, retrace, breaking the high, retrace. Now we are getting some sort of alert. Let me just check. AUD USD alert. The market trying to continue its move to the downside. I don't want to take any entry right now. Because I told you that the market break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace. So I want to see whether it's give us some sort of nice impulsive move to the down. Then only I would like to take the entry. Otherwise, it can just give us a false breakout and start give us a false breakout and then again start giving us some sort of range. So I don't want to take this type of entry. Let's continue our backtesting. See, just giving us some sort of range, no particular direction. Again break the high, and this black candle is giving us some sort of rejection to the downside. So let's see whether it keep continues move to the down or not. Again break the low and retrace. So what I see in my Telegram group, that most, like, some of the traders are very excited to take the entries, before closing the candles, or just don't wait to break the high and break the low. I can understand their uh, like impatience. I can understand their anxiety. No, the when I was new, when I in the beginning, I also used to take all the trades, despite of having wicks, despite of having not a good candle. I wanted to take the trades, but when I do the back testing again and again and again and again, so it has started clicking me that okay, if I will take this entry, I will end up with a loss. Each price action has just clicked me. Okay, if I will take this entry, let's suppose this is, I am having some sort of ascending channel, and if you see that this is the low, giving us some sort of a move to the down. Okay, so I could take this as a bullet, but from my back testing, I have understand that if I will get this type of wick, if I take this entry, it will end up in a loss. So you should always do the back testing, not for just to learn the strategy, but also all the sometimes after backtesting like 3 months, what I was what I was getting, that I know all the price action, but when I am in the market, I was not able to resist myself to not take that entry. After taking that entry, when I used to read the chart, then I used to say that what was like, why I take this entry. There is some sort of wick, there was some sort of indecision candle, there was some sort of like V formation. Then despite of seeing all this thing, I used to take the entry because I was not able to resist myself to not take that entry, because that is not a high probability entry. I was just like, my mentality was that if I will be in the market, I will be making the money, you know. So I used to take all those entries. No, but after doing lots of backtesting, I just started learning that, you know in the trading, less is more. If you are not a scalper, because scalpers do like lots of like 100 trades in a day, or like 50-30 trades in a day. So for them, if they will take more entries, then they will definitely make more money. But we, as a swing trader, or a mixture of swing and day trader, for us, like, less is more. Don't try to take lots of entries. Just two to like 4 to 7 entries, 4 to 6 entries in a week is enough. In a good week. If the week is slow, like the previous one, then 2 to 4 entries enough. In a good week, 4 to 6 entries. Okay. Or in a average week, 2 to 4 or 2 to 3 entry maximum. So we should always try to, you know, minimize. We should not. Let's when you do the hyper learning, even you can just match your trades with Joshua's trades. You can see how less he take, how less trades he take. And if you look at me, then I also take less trade than him. Because for me, I don't want to lose more. He used to take sometimes he takes a lots of trade, but for me, I sometimes I don't take that much trade. Most of the times I don't take that much trade, you know, because I take only trades which fits my plan perfectly. If it will not fit my plan, I just don't want to take that trade. Here, what we are saying, just barely breaking the low, retrace, break the high, retrace, and now we get a black candle. When I was in the beginning, I used to take this type of entry as continuation bullet. Okay, this is a very nice, good candle. Just place our entry at this position and take it as a continuation bullet. But now I understand that the previous market condition is price action is not allowing me to take this entry. It can just give us a white candle and just start ranging again. Because previous market condition, break the low, retrace, break the high, retrace, no strength in any direction. So if I get this type of black candle, I would like to wait and see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. Now I am getting some sort of Ashmal, I have seen your almost every backtesting video and downloaded them. Or both can be applied if an impulsive candle applied. So like You must have to watch their educational content to understand the bomb and bullet. Here in the back testing, I focus on my main focus is on the price action in my back testing videos. But if you want to learn the entry, then you have to watch their uh, educational contents. Then only you will be able to understand the entry. If I am getting your question correct. Now I'm getting some sort of move to the downside. Okay, so now I see this candle is showing that the market is continuing its move to the down. Then I would like to place my entry. But again, see, I don't want to take an entry just came up like this and take me in. You know why? Because it can just give me some sort of engulfing pattern and just went came down and just give us some sort of range. So I don't want to take this type of entry. I wanted to a small candle, just one or just two candles comes and takes me in. Then I would like to take this entry. Otherwise, this can just see. I do not see this candle, but I was expected that if I get this type of candle, then it can just give me some sort of range or just change the direction. That is why I did not place my entry. I could place my entry if I would be in let's suppose I am doing this trade 6 months ago, then I would have placed my entry at this position. I would not wait until for this candle to close or form this candle. I will just look at this candle and place my entry at this position. But when you will get the experience, you will understand then that you have to wait to complete the setup, you know, then take the entry. And here I can see that this is a bullish candle. Okay, so I don't want to take this entry. It can just take me in and take me out. See, if I would have placed my entry at this position, it could have just take me in and take me out. And that is why I did not place my entry at this area. Then break the high, barely break the high and retrace. No trade at all. Again break the high, and let's see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. Because see what we are getting, we are at this position we get some sort of ascending move, descending. Then we also get some sort of ascending. So I wanted to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. If it will keep continuing its move to the upside, I would like to take it as a continuation bullet. Otherwise, I will just see what I was assuming, expecting, and it is just doing the same thing. Just descend, then started ascending. Because see, each time break the high, retrace, again break the high, again retrace. Just to wait patiently. Now we get the break, but again I was getting descend, then ascend, then break the low, and I wanted to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. If it would keep continuing its move, I would like to take this as a bomb slash bullet or a bullet entry, but it did not continue its move to the down. So I don't want to take the entry. And entire market condition is in the range. If you look at the entire market condition, it's completely inside the range. See, the market condition is in the range. And if we see the overall market condition, then we when I started my back testing, then the market condition was in the upside, but now you can see the market has shifted its move to the down. Okay, so now the market has shifted its move to the downside. See, break the low, retrace, again break the high. Let's see whether it's give us some sort of nice move or not giving us any sort of nice continuation candle. See, this is a good impulse, but can you say that this is a trend? No, for me this is nothing. This is not a trend which I wanted to be in. I wanted to see some sort of now more impulse, and now for me this is a nice impulsive move. Nice impulsive move. If it will give me some sort of bomb, I would like to take this as a bomb. And if the candle comes at this area and give me some sort of bomb slash bullet, I also want to take it as a bomb slash bullet. Let's wait and see whether we get any entry or not. Now it has just invalidate our entry. Break the high, retrace. January month was pretty tough month, I think. Here, what we are getting, ascend, then descend. So we will be waiting patiently before taking any entry. Again, break the high, but give us some sort of large wick. So I don't want to take any trade in this type of market condition. Break the low, but again give us some sort of wick. No trade at all for me. See, trying to go down, but not giving that much confidence. You know, each time it's breaking the low, giving us some sort of wick. You see, each time breaking the low, giving some sort of wick. So getting this type of indecision candle, I don't want to take any entry. Now I used to just see. For many people, this is a continuation. See, this was an inside bar, and anybody could take this entry as a continuation bullet. You know, if they will not read the price action, sorry, if you will not read the price action, then here you would definitely take a 1% loss. Let me just read this price action again, because this is an important piece of price action. Many people do this type of mistake. I also, if I would see my previous backtesting video, like the backtesting which I did like 6 or 7 months ago, then at this position I would have definitely take this as a loss, because for like when I was in the beginning, for me this is a nice impulsive move to the down, but now I can read the price action. See, this was my uh, bullet line. Market break this low, give us wick. Again trying to go down, give us wick. Again trying to go down, but just barely break this low. Okay. And let's suppose also if I would like to place my entry, then also I would not place my entry at this position, because a single candle if comes and takes me in like this, I would not like to take this type of entry. It can just take me in and take me out. So see, next candle just give us this sort of move. Then after looking at this type of candles, each time it's just barely breaking the low. You know, the market is not showing that I want to go down. These all candles are black candle, but still these candles are not showing any sort of strength. And if you will look in the lower time frame, in these all candles, it will forms like this. If you look at these candles in lower time frame, it will be like this. You know, just barely breaking the low, forming some sort of descending market condition. And we know that ascending and descending market condition are clearly the sign of exhaustion in the market. you know. So these candles are showing that it want to go down, but in actual these are just showing some sort of exhaustion, you know. So that is why I did not place my entry. And after getting this candle, I was confirmed that okay, market has no direction, you know, because look at the wick at the top bottom, look at the wick at the top of the candle. So for me, no entry in this type of price action. Now we get the break, but what happened after break? Just retrace. So again, no trade at all for me. Again, trying to go up, but not showing me some sort of enough strength. Again, retrace. Not giving me any confirmation that it will continue its move to the upside. Let me check whether this black candle is a inside bar or not. Yep, as this candle has not is not able to break this high, so for me this is an inside bar. Yeah. So let's see whether it's keep continue its move or not. So after this break, it was not able to continue its move to the downside. So the break, and it just break the low and just break the high. So no trade at all. It wants to go up, but would you like but I don't want to take this entry. No, I don't want to take this as a continuation bullet because the previous price action is not allowing me to take this entry, because each time it's breaking the low, break the low, retrace, again break the high, retrace. So this candle can form some sort of a fake breakout. You know, it can just came down sharply and give us some sort of range. So I see after this week, I just want to see some range. But now this candle is showing some confirmation to the upside. Okay, so let's see what we get. Whether no, I'm not getting any sort of range after this week. It is clearly coming down. So it can just came down. It can just came down and start giving us some sort of range. So I don't want to take this entry. After this week, I wanted to see some sort of range. If I would have taken my entry at this position, that would be a loss. Now again it break the low but give us this peak. So I don't want to take this entry. Again break the low. Okay. Market trying to come down. Break the low. Retrace. Again break the low. And let's see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. The candle is looking quite good, but I want to see whether it's keep continuing. Now it is giving me some sort of confidence that okay, the market is trying to go down. So this is our inside bar. So I would like to take this as a bomb, as a bullet entry, a bomb slash bullet, but I don't want to just place my entry. I want to see some more. And after seeing this wick, I just drop my plan to take the entry. Again break the low and retrace. Again break the low. Let's see whether it's keep continuous move or not. Just retrace. This is some sort of indecision candle for me, not giving me that much confidence to take any entry right now. Now if I will get an entry at this area, then that will be a bomb slash bullet entry. If let me just check the black candle. So this inside bar is our bomb slash bullet entry at this inside bar. the market is continuing its move to the down. But one more thing I don't want to see, look at the price action. Isn't it showing some sort of a descending? Okay, it is not trending. Trending is like this. This is the trending, but this is like just breaking the low, retracing, again breaking the low, trying to go down, give us this sort of indecision candle. And if you see this is steep, this is just giving, like, look at the retracement. So if you look at this area, just it is just 100% retracement. Okay, again came down, just retrace, not even able to break this low. Okay, so this is telling me that it is giving me some sort of exhaustion. Despite of having a bomb plus bullet entry, this indecision candle and the previous price action is not allowing me to take the trade. Because when I see all this price action, it is giving me some sort of uh, warning sign. Because after this week, look at this large week. Market try to break the down, break the low, but retrace. Again break the low, again retrace. Again trying to come down, give us this sort of indecision candle. So for me, I don't want to place my entry at this position. It can just change the direction at any time. And you can see it just changed the direction. Because I could see at this place first, in my first glance, I thought that okay, it is nice bomb plus bullet. But when I read the price action at this area, so I was getting okay, breaking the low, retracing. Look at the retracement. It is almost forming some sort of V structure, and again trying to come down and again retrace. Not able to even to break, not even able to break this low. And when this candle breaks this low, we get this sort of indecision candle at the bottom. All these things are giving me some sort of alarm that okay, wait, and it just now we are getting some sort of nice move to the upside. Okay. And again we get some sort of indecision candle at the top. I will be waiting patiently to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. Break the high and showing some sort of retracement. Let's see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. Just break the low and retrace. So no trade at all. Break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace, again break the low. This is just a wiki break, so we don't take any trade at wiki break. For me, these are not the candles on which I should take my entry. No, because each time, see, first it breaks the low, trying to come down. Again, this, let's suppose after this candle, if I would have gotten this sort of black candle, then for me that would be a nice candle because I am getting some sort of double top and market is giving me some sort of move to the down. Then I would take this as a break the low and retest, and it will continue its move down. But here I am not getting that sort of a move. Okay, it has just showing me that break the low and again retracing, giving some sort of weakness and just retrace. So I don't want to take any entry in this type of price action. Okay. You have to thoroughly understand the price action. Only you will be able to become a good trader. Here, what I am getting that the market has just broken this high and retraced. Again, break this high, giving us some sort of nice impulse, but we cannot neglect the previous price action, which is like this: break the high and retrace. So I want to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. And one more thing, again the same thing. See, this black candle is an inside bar candle. So if let's suppose you want to take this entry, let's suppose, okay. So despite you want to take this entry, don't place the entry just after seeing this candle. Because next candle can be a a bullish engulfing candle, which can completely engulf your white candle and give us a pattern which is called engulfing candlestick pattern, or engulfing candle pattern, and which usually give us some range or just change the direction. Okay, so wait patiently before placing any entry. Let's see what is your next candle. Just wait. Now it is giving me some sort of clue that the market can continue its move to the upside. Okay. It is giving me some sort of clue that the market can continue its move to the upside, because see, this black candle is not the candle which will change the direction, because see, it is getting rejected from the bottom, and after this candle we get some sort of indecision candle, but again that is the continuation of this entire leg. Okay, this is the continuation of this entire leg. See, let's suppose this is a faker. This is a fake candle. Let's suppose, let me just tell you. This is an important piece of price action. So that's why I want to just repeat it. So let's suppose this is a fake candle. Let's suppose this is a range, some sort of range bound market, and this is a fake candle. So if you understand the fake breakouts, then after this type of fake breakout, we get sudden came down, sudden shift in the momentum like this. But here what we get, we did not get that sudden shift. See, came down and rejecting at the bottom. It is giving me some sort of clue that the market, if the market will continue its move to the upside, then that will be a nice entry. So I want to place my entry just 2 pips above this inside bar, this black candle. Let me just check whether the white candle, no, that's black candle. That black candle, just 2 pips above this black candle. Okay, let me just count my 2 pips. If I'll get the entry, I would like to take that entry. 2 pips above it. Placing my 12 pip, and let's see whether I get my entry or not. It just takes me in. Let's see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. Okay, it just break the high. As it breaks the high, I will be just managing my SL 2 pips below it, which is almost, I think, 0.5%. Are you getting me how smartly I took this entry? I could place my entry just after this candle, but I waited to see. I waited at for this candle to close. No, then I place my entry. Okay, so this thing takes time. If you are a new trader, if you will try to do this thing, you'll miss lots of entries. But after time, you will get to know where you should wait and where you should not wait. No. And now we get a break again. So when we get this break, I will be managing my SL just 2 pips below this. Okay, just 2 pips below it. 2 pips below this candle. And now I wanted to take a scaling entry also, because but the market is not giving me that much confirmation that it will continue its move to the break the high, retrace, again break the high, again retrace, again break the high, giving this sort of weak, and again barely breaking the high, again barely breaking the high. These are not the candles which are giving me confidence that it will continue its move to the upside. But let's see whether we get some sort of move or not. So see, I did not place my scaling entry at this area. Okay, I did not place my scaling entry because I did not want to take my scaling entry like this. See, I don't want to say that a single candle come directly to this candle. Okay, so that is why I did not place my scaling entry, and I was also getting some sort of, if you look at this, some sort of ascending channel. Okay, so that is why I don't want to take this sort of a scaling entry. It can just take me in and take me out. and now it has just broken this high. So when it will break this high, I will be managing my SL, previous SL. Let me just check. Just 2 pips below this white candle. 2 pips below this white candle, or this black candle, because this black candle has already break this low and break this high. So this will be below this, 2 pips below this black candle. In my entry, when I would like to take any entry, I would place my entry. Let's suppose this black candle has this much wick. So when I take my entry, I would like to place my entry at this area, at inside bar, not at this black candle high. No, not at this position. But when I place my SL, then I would like to place my SL below this candle and not this inside bar. Okay, this is just the rule which I follow. 3.21%. So these all, whatever I say, I my entire video is recording, so you can watch my videos. If you don't understand any piece of price action, you can just rewatch my video. At this time I don't have enough subscriber. That is why I don't want to make any video regarding high low, regarding price action, regarding the entire in my mind, that it is running in my mind that I want to make an entire Guerrilla strategy video, but I don't have that much subscriber, and it will take a lot of time. But believe me, when I will make videos, that will be much better than Joshua's video. Believe me, that will be much better. I'm not saying that I am better trader than him, but yeah, one thing I would like to tell you, that when it comes to teaching, I know that I can teach better than him, because when I have bought his course, and believe me, it was very frustrating for me in the beginning. In the first 2 months of my after joining the Guerrilla, for the first 2 months, I was in a dilemma that whether I should keep continuing this course or not. For the 2 months, continuously, two and a half months, believe me, I was completely in dilemma whether I have done the correct decision or not, because I was not able to get the results. I was not even able to. I was just getting lots and lots of losses. I was not. It does not matter whether I was doing the back testing or whether I was doing the live. I was always getting lots and lots of losses. Not because I was not able to grasp his educational content. Because he does not, in his educational content, he will be just telling you to he will be just telling you the entries. This is the entry. He will not talk about candles. He will not talk about the price action separately. He will not talk about momentum shift. He will not talk about all these things. Yeah, thank Azmal. So it is very important. So I learned all these things by watching his recaps very carefully. When you will watch his recaps, what you will find, that his 90% of his recaps are almost same. He will repeat the same example again and again, the like the gym example, the car example, again and again, same example. Again, he will just give you a 1 hour, like 30-minute lecture. Then he will start, like, it just takes a lot of time and less knowledge. And when I will make video, I will make a video, a candlestick video, not a conventional candlestick video. When I will make a video about candlestick, then I will make a complete candlestick video which will just focus on the Guerrilla strategy. You know, just focused on this strategy. And if I will make a price action video, I will just focus on this strategy, not about the conventional price action. When I will make a momentum shift video, I will be just, my entire focus will be just talking about like how you can, by learning that momentum shift video, will be just learning that how you can utilize this momentum shift in your this strategy, not about the conventional momentum shift. Or if I will, when I will talk about the patterns, then I will go make a detailed video about patterns, all the patterns. Whether it's candle, whether it's triangle pattern, whether it's wedge pattern, whether it's ascending, descending pattern, all those type of pattern. So that you can understand that where you should take an entry. And the most difficult entries are like continuation bullet entry. That is the most difficult entry. You will not understand that why he is taking somewhere continuation bullet, and like the same setup he will not take in other pairs. So why he is taking some pairs and why he is not taking some pairs, that is the most for me, that was the most challenging part, to understand the continuation bullet. And everywhere you will get continuation bullet, but it is important to understand where you should take the continuation bullet and where you should not take the continuation bullet. I'm planning, but it does take a lot of time, and I'm not having that much subscriber that I will get any monetary benefit to make by giving that much time. That's why I'm not focusing to make those videos, because it is not going to help me anyway. Backtesting does help me a lot. When I speak and when I do the backtesting, it helps me immensely. It just improves me. But making that video will just take my time. So that is why I'm not making those videos. Now focus on the backtesting. Just break the low, retrace. Again breaking the low, retracing. No trade at all for me. Just barely break the low. Oh, and retracing. So no trade at all. There are 4 currency pair which I trade in live market. Euro USD, AUD USD, AUD JPY, and Euro JPY. In these type of price action condition, I used to like get a lot of confusion whether I should place my entry or not as a continuation bullet. But now I'm clear that here I'm getting price action, break the low, retrace, again break the low, again retrace. So, and after this continuation break, I get this type of large wick, so I don't want to place any entry. And just take me in and take me out. Now I'm getting some sort of continuation move. So let's see if we will get any bomb. I would like to take that bomb, but these wicks, I don't want to see this type of wicks. Look at these large wicks at the bottom. I don't want to see this type of large wick. It can just take me in and take me out. This is the close of the week. And also the price action is very aggressive. Look at this white candle. Look at these white candles. These are very aggressive price action. Look at this. See, just barely break the low, retrace. Read the momentum at this. Can you see the momentum shift to the upside? Yep. When you will read this range, you can easily see that let me just draw it clearly. You can easily see that the momentum is shifting towards the upside. First, we get this leg. We get retracement. Then we get this type of descending pattern. Then we are getting this type of pattern, which is clearly telling me that the momentum is shifting to the upside, because it descend and now it has just broken this high, and now it can just give us some sort of deep pullback or change the direction, because see, if we look at all these things, this is the scenario. So I don't want to take this as a continuation bullet. And we also have some sort of wick at this position. So let's see what we get. I'm not getting that. And look at all these candles. These are the candle which is not showing, giving me any confidence that it will continue its move to the down. I'm reading the momentum shift in this area. Just continue its move to the down, but look at the large wick at the bottom. Not giving me. I did the correct analysis because break the low and give us this much a large wick, which is clearly telling me that the market can go inside the range. Again break the low, again retrace. No trade at all for me. And at this place, now we are having some sort of descending market condition. Break the low, break the high, but after the break we get this type of candle, which is not good for me. The break was just barely break the high. The break was not quite good. I wanted to see some continuation of the move. I did not get that continuation, just break and just give us a large wick. Now we are getting some sort of continuation of the move. I want to take this entry. See, we have some sort of descending channel. Okay, and now we are getting some sort of trend to the upside. So if we get a nice entry, then it can just continue its move to the upside, and we will be having some nice profits. I wanted to place my 1% risk at this area. Has just continued its move to the upside, so no trade at all for us. Just barely break the high, retracing. Now I want to sell this market. Are you getting why I wanted to sell this market? Break the high, retrace. We are getting some sort of descending market condition, and these candles are giving me some sort of nice move. If it will continue its move to the downside, that will be a nice trend. Okay. That will be a nice trend if it will continue its move to the downside. Let's see if it takes me in and just continue its move to the downside. And we are having our stop loss at this area. Let's see whether it keep continuing its move or not, because we are getting some sort of exhaustion, because break the low and giving us some sort of indecision candle and just retracing. So these are not the good sign. If this would be a nice impulse, nice trend, then it should continue its move to the down. Okay, now we are risk free at this position. Yeah, I did not take this entry because this was a this would be a very aggressive entry. Look at the break, just the break is just 2 or 3 pips. So that is why, and after this break, I get this type of candle. So this was not a good trade for me. But at this position, you can see we have some sort of ascending channel. Look at this candle, how beautifully it break the low. The 50 or 60% of the candle's body has broken the low of the candle, previous low. So that's why I take this entry. Now we are getting some sort of nice move to the downside, and now I also want to take uh, I want to take a scaling order, because we are almost risk free. So I want to take an scaling entry. So after getting this large wick, this can just take me in and take me out. But as this is because we are getting some momentum is quite high, so that's why I'm just removing my scaling entry, because I don't, if you know that the chance of getting loss is high, so why would you risk your 1%, whether it's a scaling entry or a normal entry, it can give me some sort of loss. Now we have here we are having our new high, new low, and now I want to again take an scaling entry because we are getting some sort of nice move to the down. Here I did not take the scaling entry. Are you getting me? Why? Because of this wick. Look at this wick, and look at how aggressively it went up. So I did not want to place a scaling entry at this position. And this inside bar is will be our most recent low. So I will be placing my entry. This back testing does take time, but this is a quality back testing, not a quantity back testing. Why bullet entry? What if the market give a bomb entry? Will you take it? Yes, absolutely. If I will get a bomb entry, let's suppose here I would get a bomb entry. I would definitely take the bomb entry. But because of this week, and this is also a bomb entry. If you know the bomb entry, then this candle is not able to break the high of this white candle. Okay, so this is a valid bomb. This is a valid bomb setup, but not a valid price action. I always tell in my backtesting session that a good trade always confluenced by two things. First thing is setup. First thing is setup, and the second thing is price action. When you combine all these two things, then only you will get a nice trade. Here the setup was good. Here you can see this is a bomb setup, a valid bomb setup. But look at the price action. And what is the price action? Price action is this wicks. Price action is this white candle. Price action is this white candle. These are telling me that, okay, these white candles are not giving me any clue that it will give us some sort of nice move to the down. And why would I risk my 1% at this area? Okay. It does not matter that it continues move to the down. No, it does not matter. A good trade always follow these two things. Okay, if setup is lacking, don't take trade. If price action is lacking, don't take trade. Okay, it does not matter whether it go in your direction or it does not go in your direction. It does not matter. Your price action must confluence your setup. Then only take the entry. Otherwise, just leave it. Here I am getting some sort of nice. If you see how good this candle is. Okay. But again, I don't want to place my blind entry because if I get a white candle, then it can just take me in and take me out. So I will be just waiting for a small one candle. Then I would like to see. I did not want to see this candle. I told you, I don't want to see a white candle just takes me in. So that is why I did not place my entry. whether it's a scaling entry or any entry. I don't want to take this type of aggressive entry. But in a scaling entry, sorry, if in a scaling entry, you can take this type of entries also, because already see, in a scaling entry you have one upper hand, you have like you have two upper hands. First, that what's your current take on AU? Current take in AU, like you are talking about the current market condition in this, or you are talking about this in this. If you are asking about this, then I would like to wait, just break the low, and I would like to see how this candle forms. If this would be like a nice move to the down, then I would like to take that entry, but otherwise no. And if you are asking about this, then if you are asking about present market condition, then we are in some nice profits. I sell my and this is, and here I would like to place my one scaling entry. See, I was telling you the thing why why we should take a scaling entry, aggressive scaling entry. See, first thing, that you are taking a trade in a trending direction. Let's suppose you have this trade. It means that you already know the trend and you are taking the trade in a trending direction. So all like already you are with the trend. So when you are with the trend and you have done your previous analysis and it is working out in your favor, then you can take the scaling as an aggressive entry. And this is an aggressive entry here, a white candle entry. But when you are not in this trade, so you don't know whether this trend will continue its move or not. But when you are in the trade, then this means that you did an analysis at this area and your analysis is good. That is why you are in the trade, and that is why you can take it as a scaling entry, aggressive scaling entry. I'm not talking about just a normal entry. I'm talking about the aggressive entry where you can be an aggressive trader. Where you can be an aggressive trader. The first confluence is like you have already a trend. The market is working according to you. So you can be a little aggressive. The second thing, that you are already in a profitable position. If I am already in a profitable position and if I take another scaling entry, basically what I am doing, I am just averaging. Let's I have also done this type of like silly mistake, that if I'm in like, let's suppose market is coming down, okay, and let's suppose market is coming down, okay, and I buy at this place and the market again came down. Then I thought that, oh, market gave me some nice opportunity to buy again. I have bought again, and market again came down, and again I bought. So what I'm doing, I'm averaging my loss at this position. But here, what I'm doing, I'm averaging my winners. So averaging your winners is a good quality, but averaging your loss is not a good quality. And here, by taking aggressive entry, we are averaging our winners. So that is why you can become you can become aggressive trader at this when you take a scaling entry. That is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. If I would have taken this entry also, then that entry will also be a good entry. Normal, like you can say that will also be a good entry, because you are taking that entry as an aggressive trader. And aggressive trader do lots of entries. And I also gave you the logic why you should be aggressive when you take a scaling entry. You should be aggressive, but not, if it does not if it does not suit you becoming aggressive, so don't try to be aggressive. let it be. If you want to be an like a logical trader, then okay, that is also fine. Don't be aggressive. It does not suit you. Now it has just taken me in. Let's say whether it's keep continuing its move or not. No, it just take me in and take me out. So I'm 1% loss at this position and around 7 and 8 7.87% profit in this position. In worst case scenario, I am 1% like I'm 6.87% up. But let's suppose this position would give me some nice percentage, then I would be almost at around 10%. And that is why aggressive entries are good entries sometimes. Like not sometimes during scaling entries, during scaling times. It just break the high and giving me some sort of wick. I don't want to take this type of entry as a bullet entry because the market is descending. Now this good. If I would get a bomb, I would like to take that bomb. If I will get the bomb, I would like to take it. But it is giving me like enough retracement, and it is also forming some sort of V structure. So I don't want to take any entry in this type of market condition. It can just take me in and take me out. We just break the high. Look at the break. This is not a very convincing break for me. It can just take me in and take me out. Look at break the high, retrace, break the low, and retrace. So no trade at all for me. And we are about to finish this month. So we have finished our January. How much trade I took? I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, 2 winners, 2 loss, and this was a scaling entry. So, scaling entries are already a aggressive entries. Basically, if you see that almost 3 trades, one loss, 2 win, but combined all trades there are 4 trades. So total trades, total trades total trades 4, wins 2. So how much percentage I made? Let me 3.21 plus 7.87, 11%. 11% is not like a small percentage. Losses 2. How much percentage we lost? Minus 2%. Total percentage we made. Total percentage is equal to 9%. 9% is not a small amount. Let's suppose I have a 50k fund, a 50k account, and I made around 9%, which is if I take a 0.5% risk, then also that will not be a small amount. Okay, so nice. And 9% in this. So let me just update my sheet. So I made around 9% in this. 9%. And let's just compare our trade with Joshua's trade. Okay, so this month is now going well. 9 and 3, 12%, almost 13% I've made around this January month. Euro USD, AUD USD, Euro JPY. And in next session, most probably tomorrow, I will be doing AUD JPY. So let's just compare our trade with Joshua's trade. So can you tell me the difference between continuation bullet, normal bullet, and reversal bullet? So it is not a easy thing. I can just tell you the difference, but uh, normal bullet and reversal bullet is like same bullet. Normal and reversal bullet is same bullet. Continuation bullet is, you can say, the reversal bullet. No, continuation bullet is normal and reversal bullet is the same bullet, like reversal bullet only. Continuation bullet is a different bullet. There are two bullets. One's continuation bullet and the second is reversal bullet. Normal bullet, I say sometimes normal bullet, but that is a reversal bullet. Normal bullet is a reversal bullet. If I give you just in a brief example, then let's suppose the market is giving me some sort of descending, okay, ascending, and give us some sort of nice impulse. Then we take this as a bullet. So this is a normal bullet, normal break and retest, or you can also say that this is a reversal trade, okay, or reversal bullet. But when you take a bullet continuation in the direction of the trend, then this is a continuation bullet. Okay, so this is the basic difference. If you take this entry, so this is a continuation bullet. If you look at my entry, so this is a continuation bullet. Sorry, this is a reversal bullet or normal bullet. Okay, this is a normal bullet. And if you look at this scaling entry, so this is a continuation bullet. This is a continuation bullet. This entry. This is a continuation bullet because we are continuing the trend. If you look at this, this is the trend continuation. See, we take the entry and trend continuation of the trend. And if you look at this entry here, reversal of the trend. See, previous trend was uptrend. Now it is showing some sort of exhaustion. And then when we get the impulse, we take the entry. So this is a reversal entry. I think I'm clear. So I'm just stopping my screen so that I can play his video because I'm out of my house. At this, I have only one screen at this place, so I will not be able to play my video in other screens. So that is why I have just stopped my primary display. So let me just, you'll be able to hear the voice. Let me just increase the volume. It is very important part to compare your trade with this trade because it gives confidence, it gives confidence. So he took this bomb entry. Where was the bomb entry? Which I did not take. So he took this bomb entry, and I told that this was, for me, this was a very aggressive bomb, So I did not take this bomb entry. I took this bomb entry. 2.27, 2.5%. And he also take this scaling entry. And he took this scaling entry at this area, which end up in a loss. End up in a loss. Can't see. Yes, oh, sorry. Just see. It took this bomb entry at this position. Sorry. He took this bomb entry, and here he made around 2.5%, and he take all this scaling entry. This was a scaling entry because I get this weak. No, I did not get the continuation of the move. Okay, so I did not take this as a continuation bullet. Okay, and he take around 2.5% win at this position and 1% loss at this position. But for me, I did not take these entries because I did not take the previous entry also, so I did not take this aggressive entry. These were the two positions. I'm just stop sharing my screen and just playing his video. We have not taken any trade in this week. We did not take any trade in this week. So he took this entry. He take this entry, and he has also taken an scaling entry at this area. Again, that aggressive scaling, but I did not take that aggressive scaling. It was also end up in a break even, so nothing to talk about it. End up in a break even, so no trade. So he take this entry, he took this entry, and he took this entry. He had also not taken this entry, this scaling entry, because of the same reason again, because of this white aggressive candle goes to the upside. So he also did not take this entry. So that's it. So we all both take almost all the trades which he took. I also taken all the trades which he took. Not like we are almost 90% similar. 10% just everybody is different. 10%. 10% I have my spices. 10% he has his spices. But all the apart from this, all the trades were similar. He take one extra trade at this position, and it does not fits my plan because of the aggressiveness. As you know, I'm not an aggressive trader because I want to save my capital. I am a funded trader, and I don't have my own capital. If I get 5 or 6 loss in a row, then that it means that I have lost my 5 or 6% like 50 or 60% of my capital. Because if I'm taking 1% risk in a trade, it means that, and if I have 10% to lose, it means that I'm risking 10% of my capital in one trade. So I cannot afford to lose like 6 or 7 trade in a row. But he can afford to lose, and that is why I am aggressive one. Sorry, I am conservative one, and I am happy with my results. I'm completely happy with my results. No, apart from Gorilla, I am not trying any strategy. I have already tested lots of strategy, lots and lots of strategy. But now I get one thing that, you know, what a strategy you trade. Like most of the strategy work. Most of the strategy work. And one thing is common in every strategy, that every strategy needs time. It does not matter which strategy it is, whether it's a smart money concept, whether it's a like Raza Bank strategy, or whether it's a Rocks Forex strategy, whether it's a Urban Forex strategy. Every strategy does work, but every strategy needs time. And some needs more time, some needs less time, but every strategy needs time. So I have completed my backtesting. If anybody has any extra question, can ask. No, I did not try Falcon FX because I have heard that they don't make lots of percentage, and they don't even get like much lots of trade. That is why I did not try Falcon FX. But I know their strategy. Like they trade, they draw their channels on 4 hours on daily time frame, and they sell their 3 touch pattern. They sell, and they have their certain like patterns. Sell at the channel, sell at the top of the channel, like this. Buy at the bottom of the channel, like those patterns. I have just given like just give a glance to their strategy, not a thorough study on their strategy. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye bye, happy trading.